That's okay. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Virginia Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
And let's see. Give me just a second to get this close. Judges do one rejection.
Oh, I only did one. I did, Judge.
Is it the same
Yes,
to run concurrently?
yes.
The objection may fill in that in.
No, Judge. Sorry.
All right. So Ms. Williams, in cause number 26 DCCR 0218, you're charged with a state felony offense of theft of property with previous convictions. That's from November 25th of 2025. Your indictment alleges you were previously convicted of theft May 12th of 92, and then 3 cases, January 11th of 1994, again, October 9th of 2006, April 13th of 2011, May 2nd of 2012, October 6th of 2014. And then your indictment further alleges that you were convicted of forgery, a 3rd-degree felony, August 4th of 1995, 2 cases on that day of forgery, and then another of securing execution of a document by deception. And then after those were final, you were convicted of possession of a controlled substance, a 3rd-degree felony, December 18th of 2017. Well, what that means is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty and all of those prior, or at least some of those prior convictions are true, you would be facing punishment as a 2nd-degree felony, which is between 2 years and up to 20 years. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I have here, and that's in both of your cases. The second case is 25 DCCR 1430. It charges theft of property with previous convictions, and that one's from August 9th of 2025. Again, with those same prior convictions listed and the same possible punishment range. You understand that as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I have a plea bargain rejection that you've signed with Mr. Parker that shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty to proceed on count 1 only for an 18-month state jail term in each of those cases that would run concurrently, which means together at the same time. You have every right to reject that offer and have your cases set for trial. I want to make sure you understand that before we go to trial, what your options are and what the possible consequences are if you go to trial. And do you understand all of that? And you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial. Have both cases set for trial. Okay. I do want to also make sure you understand that after today, I will not accept this plea agreement. This plea agreement is already extremely low for the criminal history. Even though some of it's very old, it is significant. And so and it's fine if you're not guilty of both of these offenses, then that's what a jury's for. So I'm not trying to talk you anything. I'm just trying to tell you that I'm not going to accept this plea agreement after today. Do you understand? Okay.
Just for the court to where it is that one reason it's been reset is there's supposedly people are going to sign a non-prosecution affidavit. Well, affidavits that she's not the one that did it, and she has got it signed, but it's not notarized. And I told they need to go to the DA's office. So that's the only.
And y'all haven't had anybody come to do that?
No, Judge. I don't think so. This is not my case.
I cannot hear you.
This is not my case. It's for the small fingers.
Okay.
But she has not. No, nobody has been there yet.
Hold on. Ms. Williams, if I test you this morning, will you have anything in your system?
No.
Have a seat in the jury box. And we're going to double test that before I reset it for trial.
I'm gonna go check in.
Okay. Mr. Rojas? Mr. Samuel? Mr. Wasserstein? Good morning. Guadalupe Reyes? Good morning.
On the way up. He understands what's going on. Judge, I have my assistant doing that.
help to translate. We're gonna reject the offer today.
Okay, you need to do that in writing. There's a plea bargain rejection on the tablet, and then I'll call it up, and by the time she can be up here and help me go through that and make sure he understands all of that.
Yes,
Okay,
Your Honor.
I'll hold it.
Go ahead and do it.
All right,
I'm
thank you.
sorry, we had a little emergency in the parking lot with a different county and a Zoom.
Okay.
deal, so
That's okay, no problem. Yeah, no
We'll
problem.
get it done, Judge. Thank
Sure.
you.
And they can, if you need some help, I'm sure one of the attorneys can.
I probably will.
Okay. Mr. Burbank, you've got Tiona Hughes. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'll hold it. What about Crystal Robertson, Mr. Burbank? I'll hold it. Let's see. Ms. Simmons, are you handling Austin Tebow?
Yes, Judge.
26 DCCR 1102 on Austin Tebow. Good morning. Good morning again. Good morning, sir. Are you Austin Tebow? And this is cause number 26 DCCR 1102. Mr. Tebow is charged with publishing or threatening to publish intimate visual material. And what is the announcement?
Yes, Judge, I believe this is Mr. Gallagher's first setting. We're just asking for a reset to work the discovery.
All right, any issues? I'll just do a normal reset, Mr. Tebow. That's about 30 days or so. Make sure you get in touch with and visit with your attorneys before the next court date so you can go over all of the discovery that they've received, and we'll see if we can get an announcement. All right, you're free to go. Thank you. Mr. Kimler, you've got Charles Beard. Okay, here with us.
Yeah.
So should we just bring them over tomorrow? Or do I do that in March, I guess, on this case?
I think it's a new case.
I didn't check what it was.
I'm not sure.
Can you tell when you look at it? What, okay.
Yes.
This is Miss Malfino's case on Charles Beard.
I think his mother's here.
Hmm.
His mother is here.
What does he see? Why he's in our, he's in jail. So we need to, I'll just need. It does say parole violation, not a new case. You don't have, do you have any notes or from Miss Malfino that shows any new case?
There is an evading and a theft from September that appeared to be pending. He is on parole through 2036. So
Those are misdemeanors that are already
it
pending.
doesn't say here on it.
Can you tell if he also has misdemeanors? Oh, so there's a new case as well. Burglary of a habitation from June 25th
We don't have that yet.
and June 23rd for burglary of a building. And March 1st for possession, all while on bond for this case. So I'm gonna find that he is at large without proper bond in this case and reset the bond at $100,000 in this case. All right, Evelyn Odom, so sentencing.
She's present.
Judge, we had agreed on a misdemeanor reduction for her to do 30 days. Today's just her.
Actually, turn herself in.
There's no warning.
Got it. Good morning, ma'am. You are Evelyn Odom. And Ms. Odom was previously here in cause number 26 DCCR 0403, entered a plea of guilty to a lesser offense of Class A misdemeanor evading arrest or detention. And I reset it for sentencing. Ms. Odom, have you been arrested for anything between when you were here to plea and today? All right, then any reason not to go forward?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of the Class A misdemeanor of evading arrest or detention, sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 30 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody previously on this case that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, so you have waived your right to appeal. All right, good luck to you, ma'am. You can go back with the bailiff. And then you've got a sentencing, Mr. Kimler, on Michael Sarant. Good morning. Are you Michael Sarant?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sarant was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty in cause number 25 DCCR 1691 to the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. I've received that pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
I have, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Any additions or corrections?
No from defense. No from the state, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Sarant, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, you will follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 3 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. There is a recommendation for some spinal tap treatment. I didn't really see a lot of issues with that. So what I'm going to do is just order an assessment first, and we'll have a mental health assessment done. If there's some issues that need to be addressed, then whatever that is, if there's any, you'll be required to follow whatever treatment recommendations. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you do everything you're supposed to when you're on this probation and follow all of the rules successfully, then at the end, this is the case will be dismissed. It's a great opportunity. You don't have a felony conviction on your record. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, and you could be sent to prison for between 2 years and up to 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, so you have waived your right to appeal. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation is going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork, so just listen for her to call your name.
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Lewis, you have Marvin Davis. Morning. How are you?
All right.
Yep, it's Monday.
I know.
Good morning, sir. Are you Marvin Davis?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is cause number 26 DCCR 0754. Mr. Davis is charged with injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual. What is the announcement?
Judge, we've gotten an offer from the state that I do need to go over with my client some more. Also, he's involved right now with his parenting plan and everything going on with CPS. So part of that is that we're trying to let him get a little further down for us to complete some of those classes
Sure.
before we proceed. So we're asking just for one reset.
Right. Any issues? that you
No
see?
issue, I see, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to reset your case, just a normal reset. It's about 30 days. Make sure you follow through with everything on that safety plan. That's only going to help you in this case as well. All right. Stay in touch with Mr. Lewis. He'll let you know when your next court date is. All right. You're free to go. Lance Charbino, Mr. Lewis.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You're Lance Charbino.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 0096. Mr. Charbino is charged with credit card or debit card abuse. And what is the announcement?
Judge, we're asking if we can set this for a plea for next week. He will be able to have that restitution by tomorrow, should be, so we be able to have that paid before we come back.
Any issues, Mr. Nichols?
That's fine, we stand.
All right, we'll reset it 1 week for a plea. So it'll need to be taken care of next Monday. All right,
Thank
you.
Judge.
And then Mr. Mitchell. Did I see Mr. Mitchell? I thought I did. Let's see. Robert Simon, Mr. Rojas. So Mr. Simon was ordered to wear a drug patch in all three of his cases. That was an order, a bond condition. And I got a notification from Johnny's that he went into the office without a patch on. You need to have a seat in the jury box. We're gonna have you tested this morning. Then we'll discuss why potentially.
Judge, I have a hearing at 11 on Bonilla.
Okay.
I've come to an agreement with the state where we're gonna plead to misdemeanor and everything that down here is gonna be dismissed. Probation's already expired down here anyway, so.
Okay, there weren't any witnesses.
Judge, he's on probation for misdemeanor. It's a new misdemeanor allegation. We've got it worked out. So we're
Okay.
gonna need to have a hearing.
Okay, all right. I guess just, yeah, you can go down there and take care
We're
of
waiting for
it.
just to call us down there.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see, Mr. Samuel. He was in and then he's out. Well, I called him first and he asked me to hold it, so when.
Court did, I didn't.
That's what happens. Coming back around to the front again. Mr. Kelly on Matthew Pham.
Yes.
Good morning. Are you Matthew Pham?
Yes, sir.
And this is 18-29698. Mr. Pham has a motion to adjudicate on a probation filed. Underlying offense is theft of cargo. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I'd like a little bit of time, please, to figure out what's going on with these misdemeanor allegations. Those are also old, and those may resolve, which could help us resolve this. We're also potentially able to make a pretty significant payment towards the restitution. I've informed the state of that this morning, and I'd like to see if we had a little bit more time. Also aware of how old this.
So this motion was filed back in 2022 and we
Yes.
haven't had any contact with Mr. Pham since then. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, and it was pled down?
It's worded strangely in the motion, I think, but yes.
Mr. Smith, any issue with it? So it was pled to a third degree.
It's still a third degree. I believe it, but the amount was more than that, but maybe restitution was paid up front or something. I'm not exactly. sure.
Restitution was ordered in the amount of $99,999, and it was pled, I guess, from a second to a third for a 10-year deferred back in 2019. And the motion was filed in 2022. I'm going to reset it one time. Mr. Pham, you need to stay in touch with Mr. Kelly because I'm not going to put it off longer than about 30 days or so. All right. Okay, we'll see you back in 30 days.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Wasserstein, do you have your, and do you have the, interpreter? All right, Guadalupe Reyes.
She's my,
Good morning, Ms. Cantu. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that you will truthfully and accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English? Yes. Thank you, ma'am. And sir, are you Guadalupe Reyes?
Yes.
And Mr. Reyes, in cause number 25
En el caso 25,
DCCR
CCR,
1422,
todo
you're charged with a first-degree felony offense
están poniendo el cargo de la primera ofensa. Primer cargo.
of aggravated robbery
Firmado
from May 25th of 2025.
2025.
And what that means, sir, is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty,
Lo que quiere decir eso es que si se ven esa pequeña y vayan culpables,
the range of punishment would be a minimum 5 years
el mínimo va a ser de 5 años
up to 99 years or life in prison.
hasta 99 años de por vida en la penitencia.
Do you understand?
¿Usted entiende? Yes.
I have here on the tablet a plea bargain rejection that has your signature on it.
Ella tiene ahí en el tablete una ofrenda que usted la rechazó.
Before you sign this, did you go over it with Mr. Wasserstein?
De que usted firmó eso, usted lo discutió con su abogado. Yes.
Do you fully understand it?
¿Usted pues lo entiende completamente? Sí. Yes.
It shows that if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty,
Esto quiere decir que usted quería culpable, que declarara culpable,
that the state is offering a cap of 15 years in prison,
que le darán el tope de 15 años en la penitencia.
which means you would leave your punishment up to me,
Quiere decir que eso dejaría a usted que ella decidiera su castigo,
but I couldn't give you more than 15 years.
pero que no le podía dar más de 15 años.
I could give you 15 or less.
Podría dar yo 15 años o menos.
It would depend on the evidence that was shown to me at a sentencing hearing later.
Eso dependería de la evidencia que le ofrecieran a ella durante el tiempo que va.
You have every right to reject that offer
Usted tiene todo el derecho de no aceptar esa oferta
and have your case set for trial.
y tener una juicio.
I just want to make sure you understand
Dios no es capaz de
what the
entender
possible consequences are if you go to trial
cuáles son las consecuencias si usted lleva este caso a juicio
and what your options are if you wanted to plead guilty.
y lo que son sus opciones si usted se quería declarar culpable.
And do you understand all of that?
Y usted entiende todo eso, sí. Yes.
And do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial?
Entonces usted no quiere refusar esa oferta y poner su caso para juicio. Sí. Yes.
All right, then we will move your case to the trial docket
Entonces van a mover su caso para un juicio
and Mr. Wasserstein will begin preparation.
y se va a poner preparación.
Stay in touch with him. He'll let you know when you need to be back and ready for trial.
Tiene que contacto con el abogado y dejar saber cuando usted quiera desaparecer.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
For the opportunity.
Thank you. You're free to go. Mr. Wasserstein, do you anticipate having your own interpreter for trial?
I can bring my assistant.
It's up to you. So I think you're entitled if you file something.
Okay.
Just let us know. But
Okay.
we need to file it well in advance because we have to get with licensed people out of Houston and stuff like that.
That's-
If you have someone that you want to use for trial, but that's just a lot for someone who's
Yeah,
not
He's not certified.
certified. Yeah,
I have a tacky question. Do we pay for it?
I think we're required.
You're
to.
required to.
I think so. I'm pretty sure if you file the motion and
Okay.
just say that,
I,
Mr. Hassan, come up. All right, Mr. Hassan, you tested positive for THC. So obviously that is a violation of your bond condition. Well, what do you do that would make you test positive?
Ladies, Saturday and Sunday.
What?
Together, like family gatherings and stuff. That's it. Don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Well, you tested positive for a reason, and just being around it a little bit a week or two ago isn't going to make you test positive.
Oh, yesterday, Saturday and Sunday.
So why, if you know you're coming to court, would you be at some family gathering where everybody's smoking dope? What sense does that make?
I wasn't thinking too much of it, like in that.
So here's what I'm going to do because of that, Mr. Hassan. I'm going to require that you wear a drug patch. All right. And so you have 24 hours to get a drug patch put on. And you have to get it changed every 2 weeks. You have to make sure it stays on. There's no, it fell off or it's not testable or anything like that. If it continues to test, it's going to show me the amount in your system, not just a positive or negative. So that amount should be going down every 2 weeks. I get those every 2 weeks and I'll look at every single one of them. If it's not going down, then I'm going to assume that you're either around people you shouldn't be around or you're smoking yourself. Either way it goes, I don't care. It's going to show positive. So you cannot be around anybody else. If you think that that's what's making you test positive, then I would stay as far away from it as possible because you're the one that's going to end up in jail if it tests positive again. Do you understand? So again, 24 hours, you need to get proof of that to your bondsman. They can also tell you where you can get it. So call your bondsman. They'll let you know where you can get. There's several different places you can go get that drug patch. You have to have it by noon tomorrow. Also, you need to have an attorney before that next court date. And if you don't, you need to bring me the names of 3 new people that you have talked to. If you don't do all of that, then those are all court orders that you will have violated and your bond's going to be raised in each of your cases and you're going to go back to jail. Any questions? All right, step in front of the clerk.
Fine.
See Mr. Burbank on Tiona Hughes. Good morning. Are you Tiona Hughes? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Well, yeah.
Ms. Hughes, in cause number 25, BCCR 1058, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of debit or credit card abuse from May 19th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Guilty. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you? Yes, ma'am. I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Burbank? Yes, do you fully understand this? And, oh, now I've done it. Everything just went. How did this make that go off? Sorry. Do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Yes, and it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for how long?
3.
3's the agreement? Don't write that in, or it didn't show up. All right. So a 3-year deferred probation, there would be a $500 fine and you would be required to pay any restitution that would be determined between now and when we come back for sentencing. Is that your understanding? Yes, do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? Yes, ma'am. State tenders number 1.
No objection, state's fine.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Hughes is not competent? All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so we can get a pre-sentence report done. That'll give me more information about you, your case, and then we'll also get that restitution figured out between now and when we come back for sentencing as well. On your way out of the courtroom today, you need to stop and talk to probation. She's at that desk right over there, and she'll get that process started.
Is there a way possibly the court would consider waiving the BSI and having to determine if there's a problem?
I have to order the restitution. If y'all knew the restitution amount, I could, but not without knowing it. Yeah. All right. We'll see you at sentencing. Crystal Robertson. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Crystal Robertson? And Mr. Burbank, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Well,
Ms. Robertson, in cause number 25, DCCR 1526, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of forgery of a governmental instrument from June 4th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Burbank?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. Does not look like there's a fine, but there would be restitution that would be determined between now and sentencing. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection, states one.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Robertson's not competent?
No.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case. Also give them time to figure out the restitution amount, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right over there. Okay, we'll see you back at sentencing. Mr. Samuel, you have Deanna Paul. That's set for a plea. Have you done that paperwork?
No, you're on the man approach.
Hold on. Deanna Paul. Good morning. You're Deanna Paul?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 1792. Ms. Paul's charged with stalking, and what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I visited with the prosecutor. There's been some additional evidence that's come forward that may impact the case. It will be, it's not going to be a trial, sure. But it could impact the outcome of the case. I've spoken with the state and we're in agreement. He says he's in agreement with your approval. We just need one more setting.
Okay. All right, no issues. All right, this will be the final reset. So Ms. Paul, make sure that you stay in touch with Mr. Samuel, go over everything, anything that's new. If there's something you need to get to Mr. Smith, do that quickly. And we'll get a plea at that next court date.
Will do. Your Honor.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're free to go. No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mitchell, you got Henry Littlefield?
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize for being out.
No, you're good. We're still going through the list, so you're not late yet.
It's gonna be a similar thing. Last time I'm still waiting on Miss Malvino to be back in. I've tried to go by her office, but I just keep catching days she's out.
All right, sir, you're Henry Littlefield. Answer
Yes,
it now,
ma'am.
please. Thank you. And this is 26 DCCR 0395. Mr. Littlefield's charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more. And this is Miss Malfino's. Any notes or anything that would help?
Judge,
you?
I didn't see anything that would answer its question today, so I don't see any problems for a reason not to reset if it's okay with the court.
All right, I'm going to reset it one more time. I know she's on vacation this week, but make sure you call, get it,
Yes,
see
Judge.
her as quickly as possible. And Mr. Littlefield, you have the auto ignition interlock device on your vehicle?
No,
Are you driving?
no.
Okay, so as a condition of your bond, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. You either do not drive or you have to have an auto
Yes.
ignition interlock device.
No.
Okay, all right. Anything else, Tim?
Nothing I'm aware of. Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you back at the next court date.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you.
Yes, sir.
I know. It's a very, I thought of that. Let's see. Mr. Charlie Wait. Oh. I thought they were gonna go. Thought he was going down. Mr. Rojas, are you waiting on something down here now? Oh, I don't have them yet. Okay.
And Mr. Bonilla has already pled the misdemeanor. Is he free to leave?
That's, Mr. Nichols
Yes.
and Mr. Bonilla, Mr. Rojas said that he's already gone down there and taken care of that. So,
I'll send you this, Mr.
okay. And that'll be in both of those cases?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Goodness. It's a lucky day. Kind of. Okay. So let me see, this other one is.
The thought has not showed up, Judge.
Okay. Miss Holmes. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you ready on Kristen Bell?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was informed. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Kristen Bell.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 1812. Ms. Bell's charged with injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual.
Yes,
What's
Your
been
Honor.
announced?
Your Honor, I spoke with Ms. French. There may be a change in the offer, due to some additional information, that she has been given, that I'll make time to discuss Ms. Bell, if possible.
All right. Any issue with the reset then?
No,
Based on
Your
that?
Honor.
So, Ms. Bell, I'm going to reset your case about 30 days. Make sure you call and make an appointment. Go visit with Ms. Holmes before that next court date, and we'll see if we can get an announcement. All right, you're free to go.
Judge, Ms. Bell has a warrant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Right here for a second.
It's my understanding she has, a municipal court traffic ticket warrant. Is it
Yeah, that
possible
we
that
can-
she can go
I
take
can't.
care of it?
No, I can't give her permission. If there's a warrant, we have a requirement or they have a duty to take her in.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do with regard to that warrant. It's not mine. All right.
It'll be a while before she's transported if you want to try to.
Yeah, it's
If
Beaumont
somebody-
Municipal Court.
If somebody can take care of it while she's still here.
I don't know anybody else supposed to be on it. Do you know how much the ticket is? It wasn't, I think, when it went.
Y'all go, take care of that back there, please.
Okay.
That's what I've been told. Thank you.
Not yet.
Okay.
Message. Related.
Ms. Holmes, you got a sentencing on Francisco Garcia.
Yes, he does.
You're under Ken.
Good morning. Are you Francisco Garcia?
Yes.
And Mr. Garcia was previously in court, entered pleas of guilty in cause numbers 25 DCCR 0900 and 0901. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, sure.
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Any additions or corrections?
Not from the defense, Your Honor, we are asking that, the court, grant the 5-year deferred probation.
All right, Mr. Garcia, I'm going to find in each of your cases that you entered your pleas of guilty freely and voluntarily. In cause number 25 DCCR 0900, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. In cause number 25 DCCR 0901, also find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to follow the agreement in there as well and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $500 fine and to also follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Part of that is going to be that you at least start off on the high medium caseload, which means you're just going to have to go a little more often, get on the right track. You will have no contact at all or communication in any way with Melissa Escalera or Jose Bravo Landa. That means obviously in person, but it's through any other means, electronic, Snapchat, DMs, text messages, whatever. Okay. You can't go where they live, where they work, nothing. Also, you are ordered to delete and destroy any images that you have on your phone of her. And that you will also be required to allow probation to go through your phone and look through all of that to make sure that that has happened. You understand? If you do everything you're supposed to on this probation, these are probations. These are excellent opportunities because you do not have felony convictions on your record. And if you successfully complete the probations, the cases will be dismissed at the end and you'll never have a felony conviction. The other side to that, though, is if you violate any condition of your probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty in each offense. And in the burglary of a habitation, you could be sentenced between 2 years and up to 20 years in prison. And in the publishing or threatening to publish intimate visual material, you could be sentenced between 6 months and up to 2 years in a state jail prison. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm handing you the trial court certification in each of your cases that shows that these were agreements that I followed, so you have waived your right to appeal. If you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation will call you up to her desk when she's ready to go for your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, sir. And then you've got Dale McDonald.
Yes, I was hold up, going to do paperwork on him.
Yes, ma'am. And then what about Michael Morgan?
Morgan's here.
Good morning, sir. Are you Michael Morgan?
Yeah.
And Mr. Morgan is charged with theft of property with previous convictions and cause number 24 DCCR 0590. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I've been having trouble with the discovery, and Mr. Smith looked as well as the videos. It's alleged theft from Walmart, and the videos were not working for me. Mr. Smith tried to, they're not working for him, and Mr. Morgan would like to see what's on video. So that's the hiccup we've run into. So we are trying to get with Miss Mayfield upstairs to see if they can figure out a way to get these videos working. And also Mr. Morgan was in the hospital yesterday from a apparent mild heart attack, possibly. This is records that the hospital gave. And he probably needs to go back. He released himself out because he knew he needs to come to court. He didn't want to have a warrant. So
Okay.
that's the other issue, but the biggest one is
So
I don't know.
well, I guess I'm looking back. It looks like it was pending and then he wasn't actually arrested on it for
Oh,
2 years. The warrant was issued back in 2024. And then it looks like it got returned in February 2026. Okay. All right. Let's just do a normal reset. And that'll be about 30 days to give y'all some time to see if you can get that working, if it exists. If it doesn't, then we'll just need to go forward with what you got.
yes,
But
yes.
we'll hold it for that. I mean, I'll reset it for that.
Okay.
Stay in touch with Ms. Holmes. She'll let you know when you need to be back, sir. All right. You're free to go.
Thank you.
And then you've got Aaron Riley. All right, good morning, ma'am. Are you Aaron Riley?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 1192, and Ms. Riley's charged with assault of hospital personnel. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, the same, we provided some medical records to the prosecution. There's also some jail records that her other attorney, because she has a pending misdemeanor, Ms. Cawthon is trying to get. We think that will help to mitigate with this case. This was a mental health episode. That's the reason why she was at the hospital and was charged with the assault. So we think if we can get that additional information to them, that might help with mitigating with the case.
Any issues? All right, I'll do a normal reset. I'll do your best to get all that
Yes,
before
ma'am.
that next court date. I'd like to get an announcement on
Yes,
the
ma'am.
next court date. Stay in touch with Ms. Holmes. She'll let you know when you need to be back. Okay, thank you. You're free to go. Mr. Simon? Need this, Mr. Rojas? All right, so this is cause numbers 25 DCCR 1368, 1740, and then 26 DCCR 0720. Mr. Simon tested negative, which is obviously good, but Mr. Simon, you have to keep the drug patch on.
The day I lost it, I fell out of a tree, got wounded, and as soon as I got off, I went up there that day, and then I put back on. I wonder if there's a lady before that, the end of it was coming off, the thing they have put over the top of it, ancient. I do tree work. And I mean.
Wrap it with something else
That's what
yourself.
I'm-
I mean, figure it out. You're old enough to figure out how to keep a drug patch
I'm
on your arm.
now to make sure it doesn't.
All right, so I'm gonna reset the case to an announcement. Make sure you have it on, you keep it on. If I get another notation that it's not on, then it's gonna be probably a warrant instead of a hearing. Okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll see you back at the next court date. What's that? Oh, she wants to talk to me. Miss Williams, so did you take the test? The drug test?
I said, so let's say 24 minutes since John.
What do you take 24 medicines?
I have neuropathy, I have verticals, I have 3 prisoners on each side of my spine. I take hydrocodone, I take comfort for anxiety. My blood pressure was 230 over 134 3 days ago.
How did you get here today?
My ex-husband brought me.
So are you driving?
No, ma'am.
Do you ever drive?
No, ma'am.
So-
The doctor didn't want me to drive. He took my license and put me back at Class B because I could have an aneurysm while driving.
All right, so here's the thing, Miss Williams, I'm going to order also as a condition of your bonds in each of your cases, which is 260218 and 251430, that a condition of your bond, you are not allowed to drive ever any vehicle. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so
I can bring in a letter.
that's okay. And so we'll move these then. You want to, I've already done the rejection.
Rejection.
There. Oh, there it is. All right. So Ms. Williams, Mr. Parker has been appointed to represent you. He's one of the attorneys who handles a lot of cases for me as a court appointed attorney. With your permission, I can release him and I can appoint another attorney today who could begin preparation for trial a little quicker in your cases. Is that okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to release you, Mr. Parker. Ms. Williams, if you'll just, you're ready, step in front of the clerk. She will give you the information now on who that attorney is and when you need to contact them.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Here's Cedric Martin Harris.
Yes, ma'am.
Back up, please. What kind of pants are you wearing?
PJs. I was rushing. Like,
Here's the thing. You've had an excuse every single time you've come to court. If you come to court in pajamas or with house shoes or any of the other nonsense that you've been wearing, then there will be a warrant issued. I'm going to raise your bond and you're going to go to jail. If you want to go sleep in PJs, you can do it in jail. Don't show up like that again. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's nothing about this that's funny. There's nothing about, you shouldn't be rushing. Wake up early, get here on time. We've had this problem every single time. So why were you late today?
I was late today to my mama. Well, I woke up on time this morning and I was to wake my mama up, but she didn't wake up because I guess she was on her medicine. I guess it still made her tired, but I hurried up and woke up this morning and stuff like that. And yeah, that's the judge. I'm sorry. And
Did you go talk to some lawyers?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to Mr. West. He still hasn't given my price yet.
Who?
Mr. West.
Okay.
He haven't given my price yet. I haven't contact with me. And I talked to Mr. Rife. He charged me 1,500, and I talked to Jade of her, Peros of law enforcement in Beaumont, Texas. She told me if I was to plead guilty, my charge would have been 5,000, and if I was to plead no, my bad, I'm sorry. If I was to plead guilty, my total would have been 35,000. Oh, not, and if I was to plead not guilty, my charge would have been 5,000. And I also
3,500, not 35,000, I'm guessing.
I'm sorry. And I also contact the criminal authority, Mr. Dustin. He wasn't in his office.
Okay.
And I also called Miss Larnie Caroso.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't answer either, and they haven't came back into me. And
Did you get that drug patch put
yes,
on?
ma'am, I did. I also got the drug patch on one night, and you did say like I only had it for a week on one night, and it's on me. I was taking a shower and stuff like that, and it was sleeping off, and I had to wrap it up. But today I'm finna go back up there to get a new one, so I don't get in trouble. But yes.
Have you smoked since last week?
Nope. No, ma'am.
I want that drug patch on this week.
Yes, ma'am.
People wear drug patches all the time,
Yes.
and they don't come off when they take showers.
Yes.
Okay? So whatever you have to do to keep that drug patch on, you do it.
Yes, ma'am. Like today,
If
I was
don't care, doesn't matter. All right, the excuses don't matter anymore
Yes.
to me. If you're going to be out on bond, then you're going to wear the drug patch.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to wear it. You have to keep it on. If it means wrapping it up with something more than what they put on, I don't care how you do it. Make sure it's on. Make sure it's tested every 2 weeks. If it's not, and there's another issue with that drug patch, I will raise the bond. Do you understand?
Yes.
There won't be any excuses of whatever you were doing.
Yes.
I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork today to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Okay, thank you for doing most of what I asked you to do. You need to fill out this paperwork accurately and completely because you're going to swear under oath that it's true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. I'm also going to recall that bond forfeiture. Step in front of the clerk on the end, bring your papers. And she'll tell you what you need to do with that paper. All right, Dale McDonald. The email. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Dale McDonald?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client vote the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. McDonald, in cause number 26 DCCR 0113, you're charged with a first-degree felony offense of aggravated robbery, and that is from January 5th of 2026. And how do you plead to that charge?
Good.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
No.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand? So there's no agreement.
Well, it's unagreed. We're asking for deferred and the state's waiting on the PSA.
Okay, so no agreement.
Yes.
So I want to make sure you understand, what you're doing is leaving your punishment up to me, which means I could sentence you anywhere in the whole range of punishment, from probation up to 99 years or life in prison. It's the broadest range there could be. What'll happen if we go forward this way is I'll reset the case. We'll get the probation department to do a pre-sentence report. We can have a hearing with any witnesses or testimony or evidence, whatever that anyone has to present, and then I would make my decision at that time based on all of that. You have an absolute right to have a jury come in and do 2 things. The first would be to find you guilty or not. And then if that jury finds you guilty, you can leave your punishment up to that jury. If we go forward this way, you're waiving that. And is that what you want to do? And so there will be a right to appeal. You guys signed the post-conviction waivers on the plea admonishment. Do you want me to mark through those? At the bottom of the second page, it's the post-conviction waivers. Okay. Mark that through. All right, state tenders number one.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. McDonald's not
No,
competent?
Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that we can get all of that other stuff done and we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today. She's at that desk right there and she'll start that process of the pre-sentence report. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Ms. Holmes. She'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back. All right. Do y'all anticipate needing more than?
Judge, it's Mr. Coleman's case. I know he feels very strongly about it. I don't think there'll be additional witnesses.
Okay. All right. I'll just, why don't we find it 11 o'clock just to get, do you anticipate any witnesses or just?
Make character.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we'll do it at 11 o'clock on a normal Monday, but we'll just, that way we have plenty of time for whatever either of you have. Okay, all right, you're free to go. Make sure you stop and talk to probation.